celebration of Noyabondor Education and Welfare Society. So thank you very much to everyone for accepting our invitation. It's a special occasion here because it's a charity organization that was formed by our local area, respected elders from the local area, and they've been running the organization for 27 years now. Due to the pandemic, the Jubilee celebration has been delayed because it couldn't have been done during that time. So what we're doing now is I've actually arranged this celebration with the host, which is our Chief Honourable host, Steve Reid MP. So good and hard work they're doing. Speak to Louise, his personal assistant for Steve in the Parliament. She has done a lot of work behind the scene to arrange this venue today here. And I would like to thank her for doing that. I don't know if she's behind the ball here. To Louise for making this arrangement.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا
Chief guest would be our Shadow Secretary of State for Justice and Shadow Lord Chancellor Steve Reed, OBE. Thank you very much. You're the host. So please keep it. So earlier on, I did mention that Steve has been really helpful to organise this, and it's really special for this news organisation to actually celebrate in this room with so many chief guests, dignitaries and distinguished guests as well. So thank you to both of you for making it a special event to witness the Silver Jubilee in the Jubilee room in the House of Commons as well. So thank you. So next, one of our guests, he has to go early, and I would ask him to say a few words before he goes. So he's my colleague, he's the leader of the Labour Group of Croydon, so Councillor Stuart King.
Loudly to community in Bangladesh, but also here in London and the UK. So I very much hope and look forward to more success for your organisation and a golden jubilee that you might want to start planning right away.
I just want to say what an honour it is to be here for your celebration. What an achievement it is that you've managed to do so much over that period. I know I missed the start, but I've read all about 1986 when the problems came with the school, and you hadn't, you all kind of gathered together and did something about it, and that's really powerful. I have 4 children. 3 of them at secondary school at the moment, and I know how important education is, and I know how lucky we are in this country to have education of a high standard, and I know how all of the parents across the world want to have their children educated too, so it's wonderful that you are giving the support that you are. Thank you so much to Mohammed for inviting me. As you know, he is a real pillar in the community and a great councillor for us in Croydon, and it's a great honour to be invited by you, and I will stop because I know Steve will want to speak for longer, but thank you so much for having me, and congratulations.
Very grateful to Mr. Reid for inviting us in this Residia Hall. It's really, we can't say how I can express our feeling. He's a great man, and he gave us the opportunity to celebrate our Jubilee in this room. Thank you, Mr. Reid.
Thank you very much. I'll be careful. You said few, so I won't go on too long. I'll speak in my position now. First of all, assalamu alaikum. It's a great honour to be here with you today to celebrate the success and the achievement of a community-led organisation. And it's by organisations like this that people come together and they make change. And they make change for other people. And that's what is so important. All of us, and whatever our roles in life, can come together and make life a bit better for our fellow human beings. And that's one of the most important things that we can do. So I'm absolutely delighted to be here to celebrate this anniversary for this organisation as we look as well towards the future and how much more can be achieved. Now, I have a great friendship with Bangladesh as well. I first went there with Cllr, who you may know is the next Prime Minister of our country. And we went on a visit there and really enjoyed the hospitality and the warmth of the welcome. We met political leaders from all of the parties, civic society leaders, charity leaders, teachers, so many people. First of all in Dhaka, which is an immense city where the rules of driving on one side of the road don't seem to apply in the same way as they do in many other places. But beautiful, warm, welcoming, fantastic food. And many, many people we met, of course, who have experience of being in the UK or who have family in the UK or business in the UK. So you really felt the strength of the connections between our two countries when you were there. But that only became even stronger when we got on a plane and flew up to Sylhet City. In Sylhet, which I know is where many British Bangladeshis families originated from, and many of our Bangladeshi British fellow citizens have family, friends, business connections, properties there as well. So there's such a strong connection between the two. And when I arrived in Bangladesh, I was Steve Reed. But when I left Bangladesh, I was Steve Bhai. I learned that's how everyone addresses each other, Mohammed Bhai or whoever else it is. It's a very friendly, warm thing. So I felt deeply honoured that I became Steve Bhai or anything else when I was in Bangladesh. But then coming back here, here are all of you, and we've got many Bangladeshis who have taken up positions in the professions and business in the UK and make a fantastic contribution. I'm the chair of the all-party parliamentary group for the British curry industry, which is supported by the Bangladeshi Restaurant Association. And what a huge contribution they make to the hospitality sector in our country. But in politics too, of course, we have some very famous MPs, Jubilee, Cllr, and others now, who are from Bangladeshi extraction. In Parliament. But in our own communities, Mohammed, my very good friend, who was one of the very first people who supported me when I first went to the MP in Croydon North all those many years ago now. Mohammed was very young, not seeing grey hair on his head. I showed me a picture the other day, so I shouldn't say him actually. But you know, what a fantastic thing it was to see Mohammed elected as a councillor in Croydon just last year. In Selhurst, the community where he lives. So many people came out to support you. You've got that picture with hundreds of people outside Mohammed's house coming to knock on the doors and ask people to come vote for and support him. But now, as a councillor, making a significant contribution. The most recent ones, I don't know whether you saw on the news, but there was a fire in a block of flats in Selhurst just at the end of last week. Mohammed, as the local councillor, was there on the scene before the emergency services got there, before the council got there, and stayed till around 2 AM in the morning to make sure people were looked after, people were cared for, people were housed. This is what a good community council does, and it was wonderful to see Mohammed Islam progress as a councillor. So I'm focusing on Mohammed because he's my friend and because I like to embarrass him. But you are a symbol of the contribution of so many Bangladeshis, British Bangladeshis, to our shared life here in the UK, in London, in Croydon, right across our country, and so many others here to play a role as activists, as volunteers, as councillors, as MPs perhaps in the future as well. It's wonderful to see. So I'm here today to celebrate not just the work of NEWSUK, this organisation, but also the contribution of the British Bangladeshi community to our shared life here in the United Kingdom. long may it continue, and thank you for the work.
He is our pride. He is pride of Noyabondor area. We are really proud of him. He is a community worker, councillor. He is doing a lot of good works for people, helping people. He is a good helping hand. He is one of the best members of our NEWSUK. So I just award him one of the award.
Move.
Thank you very much. Thank
Probably know it's yours.
Can you just tell us a few words about Bangladeshi political situation? You know, we are growing, but there is a political.
Yeah, well, I've been to Bangladesh, and Bangladesh as a country is developing very, very fast, moving towards becoming a middle-income country, growing economy. The advances are really phenomenal. But also, there's a big contribution here in the UK from the Bangladeshi British people to the professions, to the arts, to the economy, but including to politics. So, people like my friend, Mohammed, who was elected as a councillor in just last year. I think there's always really making a very big contribution as the chair of the Labour councillors, so he chairs them in the town hall. We had a big fire, I think, going in last week in Cllr. Mohammed is the first on the scene of big residents, making sure they had somewhere safe to go. So that is what a good community council is. You could not get a better Well, I mean, it's for the Bangladeshi people really to take their own view about politics there. When I went to visit, we met with politicians of all parties. The thing that most struck me was the absolute commitment to Bangladesh developing as a wealthier country, focusing on education, focusing on the green economy, focusing on IT. I think it's very, very impressive. My pleasure. Thank you.
নয়াবন্দর এডুকেশন ট্রাস্ট এডুকেশন অ্যান্ড ওয়েলফেয়ার সোসাইটি ইউকের রজত জয়ন্তী এবং অ্যাওয়ার্ড বিতরণ অনুষ্ঠান সম্পন্ন হয়েছে বৃহস্পতিবার। শ্যাডো জাস্টিস সেক্রেটারি এবং ক্রয়ডন নর্থের লেইবার দলীয় এমপি স্টিভ রিডের উদ্যোগে হাউস অব কমন্সের জুবিলি রুমে অনুষ্ঠিত রজত জয়ন্তী অনুষ্ঠানে স্বাগত বক্তব্য রাখেন এবং পরিচালনা করেন ক্রয়ডন লেইবার গ্রুপের চেয়ার কাউন্সিলর মোহাম্মদ ইসলাম। এতে সভাপতিত্ব করেন সংগঠনের সভাপতি ফজলুর রহমান আকিক। অতিথিদের উদ্দেশ্যে সংগঠনের কার্যক্রম তুলে ধরেন সেক্রেটারি মোবারক আলী। অনুষ্ঠানে প্রধান অতিথি হিসেবে বক্তব্য রাখেন শ্যাডো মিনিস্টার সারা জোন্স এমপি। এতে অতিথি হিসেবে আরও বক্তব্য রাখেন ক্রয়ডন ডেপুটি মেয়র কাউন্সিলর আপু শ্রীনিবাসন, ক্রয়ডন কাউন্সিলর লিডার কাউন্সিলর স্টুয়ার্ট কিং এবং সংগঠনের অন্যতম প্রতিষ্ঠাতা মিজানুর রহমান আবলুস। এতে উপস্থিত ছিলেন চ্যানেল এস এর সিইও তাজ চৌধুরী, টাওয়ার হ্যামলেটসের সাবেক কাউন্সিলর হেলাল আব্বাস, ক্রয়ডন কাউন্সিলের সাবেক মেয়র কাউন্সিলর হুমায়ুন কবির এবং নিউহামের কাউন্সিলর সাবিয়া কামালি সহ আরও অন্যান্যরা।
28 বছর ধরে আমরা সংগঠন রানিং করি আর আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আজও খুব আপনারা সহযোগিতায় খুব ভালো যায়। আর আজকের আমরা সিলভার জুবলি উদযাপন করার দায় আমরা একত্রিত হয়েছি।
আমি অত্যন্ত আনন্দিত যে আমরা 25টি বছর ধরে আমাদের নয়াবন্দর এলাকার শিক্ষা এবং সামাজিক উন্নয়নের জন্য কাজ করে যাচ্ছি এবং সেই সংগঠনের মাধ্যমে অর্থ সংগ্রহ করে আমরা সেই স্কুলটাকে পুনর্চালু করি এবং সেই সময় থেকে স্কুলে সামগ্রিক খরচপাতি আমরা বহন করে গেছি এবং এলাকার দরিদ্র মানুষের শিক্ষা এবং কল্যাণের জন্য আমরা অর্থ সংগ্রহ করে নিয়মিত দিয়ে আসছি।